Yes, bloody good evening, bloody good day to you. Lovely. Oh, that's better. What's Arrow Video Collection? Get on with it. What's going on, guys? As you saw from that very abrupt introduction, this is the updated Arrow Video Collection video for 2022. So the Arrow Video Collection I did back in 2021 was actually the first Blu-ray content, like anything that I did on this channel. So, and it's actually gone up quite a fair bit in views as well. It's got quite a good amount for me. So I did the Arrow Video Collection video a year ago. It's done quite well. So I thought it's been over a year now. I thought it's time to update you people and I tell you what I've got and what the updates are. How I'm structuring this video: Arrow Academies, Arrow Steelbooks, Arrow Clear Cases. I'm going to say the box sets for the end. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. It's going to be a long one. A Trip to the Moon. Yep, very good classic black and white film. Honestly, great little short film. Really good. Bing Jong Malkovich by Spike Jonze. Bicycle Thieves. Yep, great 1950s Italian film. Very good. Watched that at university, actually. Cinema Paradiso 4K. I find this is a very good film. It's got a very good transfer as well, so I can't wait to sit and do that. Unfortunately, though, it's got that fucking bit stuck in it. I need to get that out somehow. Children of Men, one of my favourite films of all time. It's in my top 50. Very good film. Brilliant piece of cinema. Honestly, recommend anyone who's getting into Arrow or Arrow Academy. Very good. Very good transfer too. The Hunt. A lot of people say good things about this film with Mads in it, so I'm excited to give this a watch. The Game with Michael Douglas, Sean Penn. It's a David Fincher film. Heard good things about this. Really like David Fincher as the director. This is one I was missing from my collection, so very nice to have this lovely Arrow Academy edition. Because obviously they've stopped printing Arrow Academies, haven't they? Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. I haven't seen many David Barrow films, and I heard about people ranting about this, and so I got it in the sale, so why not? Need to give it a watch. Ace Ventura. Oh, sorry. So that was my Arrow Academy films. Amazing. And now we have the 2 Arrow film releases I have. So we've got a double pack here of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and When Nature Calls. I've only seen Pet Detective. Very great comedy. I don't really like Jim Carrey as an actor. Really, I don't find him that funny anymore, really. I did when I was a kid, not anymore. But yeah, this actually generally made me laugh, so kind of redeemed him a little bit in my eyes, so which was very nice. Yeah. Need to still check out Nature Calls, but hopefully it's as good as this. And I need to get a clear case for this, but this is Edie with Sheila Hancock in it. Very beautiful film, very touching piece about a lady who was in an abusive relationship her whole life. And now she finally gets to do something about it that she wants to do with her father, but sadly she couldn't when she was in this relationship, so she goes and does it herself. And yeah, some very good moments where she's like trying to overcome these and stop being so like accepting help, basically. Very good, honestly. Would recommend Edie. Very good. Right, those are all my Arrow films and Arrow Academy stuff. I've got 3 steelbooks to show you now, so I'm going to quickly show you them. First, we have the limited edition, beautiful. Oh, it's got a fucking little. What the fuck is that? I don't know. We got the beautiful limited edition of the Gamera Heisei trilogy steelbook here. Honestly, amazing. I still don't think this is out. Like, I still don't think these have sold out everywhere. So I swear to God, if you haven't got this and you're an absolute, you're an Arrow collector or you're an Arrow fan or a Giant Monster fan and you haven't got this trilogy, I'd recommend picking up. This is one of the few things I would double dip for. Yeah, amazing. Because I missed out on the big Gamera box set. That's a story and a half. But yeah, honestly, love this trilogy. Every single film is incredible. All 3 of them. We have the beautiful 4K edition of Old Boy, the Xavi exclusive steelbook. Love Old Boy. Great transfer. Great film. Comes with a booklet there. Comes with the lovely Old Days documentary as well. Pak Wan-chok is one of my favourite directors. Yeah, honestly, incredible. And I love it how it's done. The squid squishing that scene is incredible. Honestly, the music, the shots, cinematography, absolutely beautiful. Love this film. And finally, the recent, if you follow me on Instagram, posted about this recently, one of my recent collections as an upgrade, because I have the Blu-ray, Robocop. Yeah, I wanted to get the steelbook because I wanted to upgrade to the 4K properly as well, but I didn't want the other edition that I already had, so I went for the steelbook with the original art on it. Very nice. Love Robocop, one of the best action films of all time. Honestly, love this. I'm really happy to have this in my collection, even if it is a double dip technically. But yeah, very nice to have Robocop on steelbook. So yes, now we're going to get into the Amary cases. Quite a lot of Amaries to get through. So let's just crack on with it. Terry Gilliam's 12 Monkeys with Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt, and Madeleine Stowe. Madeleine Stone? Stowe? I don't know how you say that. Very good film. Great sci-fi film. Honestly, one of Terry Gilliam's best films. I'd highly recommend watching this. Might pick up the 4K as well. Really good film. I love this, honestly. One of my most recommended films from Our Academy. American Werewolf in London, great werewolf film, great special features. Another one I would highly recommend for the collection. Takashi Miike's Audition. I heard great things about this. Need to watch it. It's one of those ones that everyone, if you collect Arrow video, they're always like, get this film, you really need it. Kenji Fukusaku's Battle Royale, standard, well, the director's cut on Blu-ray. Yep, honestly, top 50, incredible film. Love this. Probably talk about that a bit more later. Kenji Fukusaku again, with his Battles Without Honor and Humanity collection. This is just the standard edition box set, and that's why it's with the clear cases, because these cases are, like, next to a normal box set, it looks a bit ridiculous, so I put them in there. But yeah, those films. John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China. I need to rewatch this because I did enjoy it, but there was a lot going on, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? But yeah, Kurt Russell plays a truck driver. There's a lot of just wildness in this film. There's like, yeah, honestly, give it a watch for yourself. You just need to experience it. It's very fun film. Shot beautifully as well. Dario Argento's Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Yep, very great film by him. Really love this. I think it's my favourite by him, actually. Yeah, I really like this. Really good film, honestly. Good transfer too. Frank Hamlotter's Brain Damage, one of my favourite Arrow video releases. One of my favourite films that I've just out of this collection. It's so much fun. One of the earliest ones I got. Yeah, Cinematics Monster Madness did a review on this. I was like, fuck, that's batshit. And when I remember when I started collecting these properly, I was like, there it is. And I got it. Loved it. Watched it. Great film. Great film. In the same sort of vein of those films, I'm going to do both of them together. I've got Bride of Reanimator, and I've got Beyond Reanimator as well. Oh, that's much better there. There we go. Both of these films are absolutely lovely. I love this. I'm really glad that I got this with the slip, because the slip really sold me on it. Heard this is a really good sequel. Heard this is a bit but, you know, I'm excited to have, and it's nice to have both. I would get the third, but I really like the Second Sight edition, so maybe one day I will just have them all together. Who knows? But yeah. Blood Rage, fun slasher film, set on Thanksgiving, so give this a watch on Thanksgiving. It's about cranberry sauce. There's something, basically a young kid kills someone when he was younger, and he comes back to kill his brother and his mum, basically. But there's some twists and turns along the way, and I'm not going to spoil too much about this film, but yeah, it is a very fun, underrated slasher, actually. Everyone in the community knows it's a fun slasher, but yeah, underrated slasher, indeed. Very good film. Really enjoyed Brain Damage? Blood Rage. I really enjoyed Blood Rage. Another good slasher here that I really enjoyed. The Burning. Obviously, it's written by the Weinstein, so we'll fucking talk dead that off. But the cast and the, what's his name? Fucking, what is his name? Corpsey. The effects that Tom Savini did in this film. Mwah. Brilliant. Some great kills in this. Honestly, it's really, and the tension with the raft scene as well. Oh, I did not expect the end. I thought I knew, because you thought the way it's building up, it's like, oh, I know what's going to happen. But then I was like, yeah, no, I didn't expect it, honestly. Yeah, really enjoy it. And Corpses, fuck it, it gives me chills, honestly. Burning, really good. Dual format this is. I remember seeing The Burning, like, I remember because I knew it was a video nasty, and I didn't know anything what an Arrow video was back in the day. Like, when I was collecting, I'm still collecting DVDs at this point, I was at college. And I remember seeing it, and I wanted to buy it, but I never did. But yeah, until now, which is great. It's one of my earliest ones I got. Another fantastic 90s gem, Candyman. Oh wait, no, Burning is not from the 90s. This is a 90s gem though. It's absolutely so good. It's so good. Shot beautifully. The music, the sound design on this entire film. Mwah. Tony Todd, incredible. Just Clive Barker, man. Clive Barker's one of the best horror writers, and just knows. And the director of this did a great job of transferring that to the screen. Honestly. Brendan Rose did a good job with transferring this onto the screen as well. Very good screenplay. Another great one, Carrie. So for anyone who saw my earliest video, I got an Arrow set, and then I got a 2 for 15. That really kick-started the collection. One of them was Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and the other was Carrie. Yeah, I've really loved this film. Such a great film. I'm really glad, because I saw the remake first, and then I saw this. I like the remake. This is incredible, though. Brian De Palma did a fantastic job on this. Brian De Palma has actually become my favourite directors that are on this, because he just makes some very fun and interesting films. I'm just really interested. So yeah, Carrie, very good film. Horror classic. Clapboard Jungle, a documentary following the filmmaker Jason McConnell. Very good. This actually, I was going for a bit of a stint at one point where I didn't want to go to uni and didn't want to continue, but then I watched this, got my spirits back, and I was like, yes, filmmaking's fucking hard, and it is, my god. But this, just seeing all the great things that you can get from it, and then meeting all the people on the way, yeah, honestly, made me want to. Yeah, so shout out to Leon Talks Films for actually, he's recommended this, not to me personally, just in a video, but it was a good recommendation. I would highly recommend it. Gaspanel's Climax, incredible piece of cinema. It's jaw-droppingly shocking all the way through. The cinematography is mad, the acting is incredible, it's just haunting, and it's very, very scary. Yeah, really enjoy this. I've only seen this and Irreversible, but this is way better than Irreversible. Irreversible, actually, behind Ghostface? No, it's behind it's on the shelf above them. With it. But yeah, Climax, very good, really good film. That's basically all I want to say. I saw his new film, the latest film he did is actually on Arrow. I might get that for the slip, but yeah. Couple Light a Day, probably one of the weakest releases I've seen. I like this limited edition. It's a low-end, gritty sort of retelling of the Des Nielsen murders, dubbed the British Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, it's of its time. It's not like amazing, but it's like it's quite interesting that we have a film like this on Arrow. Like they can save things like this. I wouldn't say it's very good, but I'm not in a rewind to watch it. But it's nice to have in the collection because it's like one of those pieces of cinema that you could lose to time very easily. So it's quite nice, especially if this was a British production, and British production companies in the 60s and the 70s weren't very good at keeping copies, so it's mad to think that we have this. So yeah, Cold Light Day. Yeah, I'll wait for a sale. George Romero's The Crazies, yeah, but one of my earlier ones as well. Very good like non-zombie film. Everyone shouts about the remake, but I really enjoyed this. I watched this actually in the first lockdown, and I really enjoyed it because it really fit the theme on one of those cold nights. And then yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Haven't watched Creepshow 2, Lauren's Collection. Hi Lauren, if you're watching. Was recommended by this sequel. She quite enjoys this. I haven't seen the first one. I need to get the Scream Factory first because I want to watch that then this. But yeah, Creepshow 2. It's by Stephen King and George Romero. So, you know, you can't go wrong really with that, can you? You can't. Del Toro's Crimson Peak. I watched that Ryan Hollinger's video on this recently again, and it made me want to rewatch it, so I'm actually planning on a rewatch of this because yeah, Crimson Peak is very good. Really like it, shot beautifully, and it's really creepy as well. But yeah, highly recommend this as well. The limited edition for this was really nice as well. I wish I could have got that. Well, this is only a 1080p. Maybe we'll get a 4K scan of fucking Crimson Peak. That'd be sick. Dave Made a Maze. I haven't watched this yet. This trailer though for this looks incredible. I really want to sit down and watch this because I haven't yet. Because I'm a stupid boy. David Cronenberg's early work, which comes with Transfer, From the Drain, Stereo, and Crimes of the Future. Crimes of the Future, the new version, is coming out this year, and I'm very excited for that. It's going to be very good. I also really like that futuristic art. It's very freaky. I really like that. The Dead or Alive trilogy by Takashi Miike. I've heard this is one of the most batshit trilogies ever. And something like, what is it? The fucking, like, beginning with an explosion, a 6-minute montage of sex, drugs, and violence. Like, I was like, no more. That's it. Get in my basket. I'm buying it. And it was on offer from 30 to 15. Because I don't mind paying like 30 quid if it was in a proper box set and they're all individual, but this... No, I wasn't paying 30 for that. But yeah, very nice to have in the collection. Because I do really like Takashi Miike. Dario Argento's Deep Red. Yeah, I really like this. I need to rewatch it. Because I feel like a little bit got lost in translation. But yeah, it was good. It's creepy sound design. I will admit, I love the sound design of this film. It's very good. The Deeper You Dig, got this in the recent sale. Dinner in America, this looks like just a newer version of Heathers. I picked this up because it looked fucking incredible. I still can't, I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen it yet, and I'm very upset with myself. I love this slip as well. Oh, the slip itself as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's, yeah. I need to sit and watch this because it looks incredible. Doom Asylum, a lot of people, including people on the podcast, said this is quite a good cheesy horror film, so I picked it up on one of the sales. Haven't seen it yet, because obviously last bit crazy. Donnie Darko, incredible Richard Kelly piece, honestly. Much prefer the director's cut to the theatrical cut. I fucking said it, get over it. Ooh, what? The Driller Killer, I think this is done by the guy who did King of New York, and I like King of New York, so I picked this up. And Leon's review of this kind of sold it on me as well, because it's posted as one of those video nasties, but it's really not, so... Don't know. Toby Hooper's Eaten Alive. I picked up Life Force in this because I was on a bit of a Toby Hooper vibe after I watched Texas 1 and 2 again. So yeah, haven't seen this, but it's got Robert Englund in it. So, and I really like Toby Hooper as a director. So I don't think I'm not gonna like it. I hope I don't. I hope I do like it. Edge of the Axe, one of the worst fucking releases. This is my second least favourite release on Arrow Video. Trailer looked really good. Poster looks really good. I was really intrigued. I watched it. I couldn't give less of a shit. Also, the twist, I was like, oh, the twist makes no fucking sense. I don't get it. What? Oh, I need to rewatch it, because, my God, what a crap film. The Old Deuce Tapes, this looked like a very interesting documentary about a punk rocker. Like, I'm really interested in those big, notorious, like, characters, like, example, Tiger King. I really like that, because Joe Exotic is a very interesting character. Like, I can't believe people like this exist in the world, because they're just so batshit and, like, full of hate and bollocks, and I'm just like, what? So yeah, I'll watch this, and oh yeah, I haven't showed the reversible art. There's a reversible art for that, very nice. Yeah, looks quite good. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, great comedy, absolutely great. Favourite scene has got to be that scene where she spikes the punch or the cake and everyone starts trying to bang each other. It's so fucking funny. Oh, it's so funny. The lady who plays Elvira is very good. Evil Ed, cheesy 80 creature feature thing where a guy edits slasher films. Waited for a sale because I heard people say this isn't very good, so but I'm kind of interested anyway, you know? Kind of interested. Exorcist 3, one of the best Arrow Video releases ever. One of the best horror sequels ever. So good. This film is incredible. Watch Exorcist 1 and then watch this because this is phenomenal. And also it happens with the Legion cut. The Legion cut was really good. I'm sad that obviously the footage was lost and not very good and very grainy, but Legion cut was very good. I really enjoyed it. I need to go back and watch the theatrical cut and see if I have any different opinions. But yeah, I really like that. That's probably one of the few Arrow videos I really wish I had a slip for. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, another great Terry Gilliam film. Absolute incredible drug-filled suspense fucking film. Like, it's mad, it's funny, it's crazy. It's honestly, it's absolutely batshit. Very good film. Very good film. Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro are both very good in it. Flowers in the Attic, very good 80s like thriller drama, very good. I really liked it. So a lot of people said this is very good, and people say the remake. I don't know what people said about the remake, but this was really good. I really enjoyed this. Definitely in need of a rewatch because it was so good. Oh, and the lady who plays the Louise Fletcher from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is in this one. She plays a bastard in this as well. Oh, that woman's so great at acting. She's so good. Frankenhooker, another one by Frank Hemlotter. I haven't seen this, but I've heard this is just as good as Brain Damage, so I'm excited because it seems right up my alley. Guy can't get with girls, digs one up and makes one. So yeah, funny. Toys and Giant, which is a sharp and snappy corporate satire, and I really like my Japanese films, so I wanted to pick this up. The Guyver. This is a fucking Brian Hughesner fucking production, and it's based off a manga, and it sounds pretty interesting, so yeah, I got it. Why not? Can't just slack it a bit here. Heathers, oh, incredible fun film. Christian Slater, Winona Ryder, absolutely gorgeous film. They're absolutely beautiful in it as well. It's so funny, and it's definitely the blueprint for films like Mean Girls. Hills of Eyes 1 and Hills of Eyes 2 on Blu-ray, very nice. Very good film, one of my favourite 70s horror movies. Not that bad of a sequel. It is a bit shit in places though. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, in my opinion, personally. Horror Express, pretty much The Thing on a Train with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Honestly, though, fantastic, really well done. Love the suspense, love the acting, very good film. Definitely a Sunday horror movie as well. Really got that Sunday vibe to it, if that makes sense. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the 1970s one. Yep, another great 1970s horror film. Honestly, very good. Donald Sutherland is incredible in this. Brooke Adams, fucking Jeff Goldblum as well. Leonard Nimoy, incredible cast, incredible suspense, great sound design as well. Again, in this, great editing. Honestly, highly recommend Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Very good 70s horror film. Invisible Man appears, and Invisible Man vs. the Human Fly, two retellings basically, sort of like Japanese editions of the Invisible Man. And yeah, just like I said, was trying to improve my Japanese collection a bit more because I realised it was just monster movies, even though that technically is a monster movie. Incredible Shrinking Man, basically, yeah. What's there more to say about it? Oh no, I've already do that. Got the Incredible Shrinking Man. ICU, incredibly criminally underrated horror movie from 2019, I think, maybe late 2018, not too sure. Very, 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 very good. Would recommend it. I watched it in streaming and then I could not pick it up, and I'm glad I got it with a slip as well. Very great film. Jesus shows you the way to the highway. Looks insane. It just looks insane, really, and that slip is incredible. Probably my favourite Arrow slip. It's a joint security area. There's a reversible for that as well. It's very nice, very good film. Beautiful. There's some beautiful shots in this. This film makes me tear up as well. Very good film. One of my favourites by Pak Chang-wook. Very good. Would highly recommend just Joint Security Area as well. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Sadly, it's out of print now, I think. But yeah, very good film. The three brothers. What are they called? Chinodo. I don't know how you say. The three brothers that worked on this film are fucking incredible. They did a great job. I actually love this so much. Got the pop, as you know, got the pop Funkos over there as well. Absolutely adore this. It's really great. It's really funny, and I can watch this over and over and over and over again and not get bored. It's so goddamn good. I'm glad I have it in my collection. I'd love to get it on Steelbook as well, though. That'd be great. The King of New York 4K. As you go, there's the reversible. Yep, very good film. I really enjoyed this. Christopher Walken, Wesley Snipes, Lawrence Fishburne. Honestly, very good cast in this, and it's very, very good. It's about a guy who basically gets out of prison, trying to take back the city. Lawrence Fishburne's death scene is my favourite scene in the movie. It's really good. I really like the whole sequence. I really enjoyed it. Very nice 4K transfer as well. The Last House on the Left, don't really like it, to be honest. It's probably my least favourite Wes Craven movie I've seen. Yeah, over fucking Hills of Ice Part 2. Just something about it, I don't know. I don't know. There's something about it I don't really like at all. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it right now. Toby Hooper's Life Force, very good vampire film. Really enjoyed it. Really like that fucking mid-80s feeling it's got on this. And this is a limited edition content as well. The Long Good Friday, I follow a page on Instagram and like Cinema Something, and they say this is one of the best crime films, and it's set in London as well. I love my UK London like crime-based films and gangster films, so I had to get this. But yeah, when did this come out? 1981. 1981. I always give or take it a year with these copyrights. Lords of Chaos. This is basically like based off like the black metal underworld of the 90s, and just the 90s black metal. Like some of the stories, obviously, that I know about black metal and stuff like that, this seems right up my alley, and because you know I'm a massive metalhead anyway. So, what's not there to love? What's there not to love? Is what I meant to say. My Stepmom is an alien. Saw the trailer for this, looked incredible. Gave me Short Circuit vibes, but obviously more adult based. It's got fucking what's her face from How I Met Your Mother and Buffy. I love her. Obviously, it's got Dan Aykroyd and Kim Basinger. Two great actors right there. Just I feel like this is going to be right up my alley, and I'm going to really like it. I just, you know, when you just get a feeling about a movie, and I was like, that's going to be my movie. And yeah, that's that. Really glad to have it with a slip as well. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Some people don't really like this. I really like this. Still, I love Clive Barker's work. Honestly, really good. Love the cast, and I love this. I love this edition. It's got the 2-disc, and yeah, and I love David Cronenberg as the Button-Eyed Killer. Very good. Standard edition of Old Boy. There's the reversible there because I had it on Blu-ray. One Missed Call Trilogy. First one's directed by Takashi Miike. Heard the first one's pretty good. Second one's okay. Third one's pretty shit. But yeah, got that in sale as well. Wanted to pay $14.99 for the 30. Over the Edge. Saw Leron's review of this. Looked pretty good. Basically a punk rebellion sort of thing taking over a town, and it's got that guy from The House That Jack Built as well, so why not? Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs, fantastic movie, highly recommend this, one of my favourite on Arrow videos, so good, the cast, it's very good, Vin Diesel film, about a guy who's being transferred in a passenger cargo and they crash on a planet and there's these creatures that are killing it, and I think only he can see it, it's very good though, very good. Psycho 2, criminally underrated, Anthony Perkins smashes it again in that. Wreck, got this from my sister for my birthday, haven't watched it, Lauren recommended that to me as well. Rollerball, saw the review that John over at John Charlotte Movies did. It seemed very interesting. Dystopian film, love my dystopian film, so I picked that up. Sailor Suits and Machine Guns, another one for the Japanese collection that I wanted to raise upon. You know, like build the Asian cinema collection. You know, Season of the Witch. Need to rewatch it. It was a bit meh when I watched it. Not gonna lie to you. Brian Usner's Society. This looks absolutely batshit. Yeah, now I've finished uni, I can actually go back and watch a lot of these titles, but yeah, this one looks absolutely insane. Can't wait for this one. Southland Tales. Number 1 by Richard Kelly. I've heard people say this is either really good or really bad, but the trailer very intrigued me, and I really like this limited edition I've done for it. So I picked it up when it was on offer. So yeah. Switchblade Sisters. This is done by the director who did like Coffee, Foxy Brown, Swinging Cheerleaders. So, and the trailer looked really good, so I picked this up. Yeah. The stuff, one of the ones I got from recent sales as well. That was Craig from Extra Gore said that's a really good one, so I picked that up because I quite trust his opinion on horror. The Stylist, very good modern horror movie. I really enjoyed this. Jill, what's her name? Jill. I'm not going to try and pronounce her surname because I just feel like I'm going to butcher it. Yeah, she did a really great job in this, and the main actress in this is very good as well. Basically, a lady struggling with identity crisis. Yeah, it comes with the CD, the film, a limited edition exclusive soundtrack, and it comes with a poster as well. Very nice, and there's a lovely slipcover. It's a really good edition. I really like it. Tale of Two Sisters, apparently one of the best Korean horror thrillers out there, and I'm very excited to watch it because the trailer looked fucking freaked me out, and I was like, I need this film. I'm so glad that I have it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, like I said, one of the first two that helped start this massive collection that you've seen. Yeah, very good, very underrated horror movie as well. Really good. I think Tobe Hooper did a very good job on this sequel, even though you can't you can't recreate the first one, so he didn't try to, and this film is all better for it, I think. Amazing. Tenebrae, another Argento one. Like I was going for a point where I was trying to fill up my collection of his. I'm pretty sure I have almost all of his films now. Time Bandits by Terry Gilliam. I've heard it's very good, and also Thailand by Terry Gilliam as well. It's very good. I do really like his work anyway, so yeah. There's Always Vanilla by George Romero. It was the only one I was missing from his Before Night and Dawn box set, so I picked that up when it was on offer. John Carpenter's The Thing, standard Blu-ray, very good film. Honestly, what is there hasn't been said about The Thing? The Thing is one of the best films ever, and that is one of the best remakes ever as well, and it's so good. Versus, the limited edition version, honestly, incredibly batshit film, but I really love it. So much action, zombies, sword fighting, karate, guns, the whole mix, crime, demons, absolutely batshit, and it's done by the director of Godzilla Final Wars, which is just as batshit as this as well. So yeah, highly recommend Versus, one of my favourites. And there's the reversible for that as well, actually, before I move on. Videodrome by David Cronenberg, absolutely fucking batshit movie. Honestly, some incredible body horror stuff. Very good. Crazy imagery in this, crazy film, and it's like the only film this is the only thing I saw James Woods in outside of Family Guy, which is fucking funny. Incredible. Warning Out of Space. It's basically just Japanese arrival from the 50s. It's best way to put it. But yeah, very good film, honestly. If they kept the starfish people more in the dark, the film would be just that better. But it is good. I quite like it, actually. Waterworld, only growing up, I only heard about bad things about this film, so I wanted to watch it and see what it was like. Weird Science, a John Hughes film. I wanted to see more of his work. That was pretty good. Wolfenard and I, a bit outdated now with some of its representation of homosexuality, but it's still a cult classic British comedy and it is one of the finest in my opinion. It's just sold by Paul McGann and Richard E. Grant, Ralph Browns and fucking Richard Griffiths in this as well. They're all great, honestly. Really recommend this. Really glad to have this on Blu-ray in the collection. And the final Amary Case we have is Zombie Flesh Eaters, otherwise known as Zombie. Yeah, very good film. It was really good. Lucio Fulci. Is it Lucio Fulci who did this? Oh, yeah, Lucio Fulci did this film. Really good horror film. Don't know what that bit with the shark's about. Still good though. Still a good film. Really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's all the Amary Cases. Incredible. Last section, we're going to go through the box sets and the limited editions. So let's get on with it. Starting with the Alan Jodorowsky's box set, which comes with it comes with 3 of his films and a documentary, which is Fando Ellis, El Tapo, The Holy Mountain, and Psycho Magic, The Healing Art. Very good box set. Very nice. It's the limited edition version as well, not the standard. 4K edition of American Wolf from London. There's the reversible there. Yep, very nice. As I had the standard Blu-ray, upgraded to the box set edition instead for the 4K. Very nice to have. The huge double pack box set of the 4K edition of Battle Royale, so it comes with the first and the second one. It comes with the director's cut and the theatrical version of both movies. The second one's only in standard edition. It comes with the official soundtrack, trump cards, and a 100-page perfect like hardbound booklet as well. Honestly, yep, one of my favourites, and one of my highest rated videos on the channel was a review for this. So I give a lot of props to this box set and to this film because I absolutely adore it. You could definitely kill someone with the weight of this box set though, because it's so good. We've got a stint of Ario Argento films now. So we've got Bird with the Crystal Plumage on 4K. So there's the reversible art for that as well. Very nice. All of these come with booklets. That's a very good 4K transfer. We've got Cat O' Tails, which I didn't actually have the Blu-ray for, but yeah, there we go. Very nice. Because my HMV never actually had the Cat O' Tails Blu-ray in stock ever. So I just bought the 4K when it came out instead. No skin off my back. Deep Reds, which is very nice, which is the only one that doesn't have a reversible Italian cover on it, it seems, but it's very nice. But yeah, really like this Deep Red one. It's my favourite looking of the box set. And the last one I bought, which I still have yet to open, as I haven't opened the other one, I fucked that up, Phenomena. And then Tenebrae is coming out as well, so I'll get that as well for the collection, because I really like Argento, and I really like his 4K films, so it's really nice to have them all just together in the nice box sets uniformity. It's very nice. I really like those box sets. They are bless. We got the limited edition Children of the Corn box set, which comes with the first one on 4K, and then it comes with the Final Sacrifice and Urban Harvest. They had these on 88 films in the Slasher collection, but I way prefer this box set. I'm not going to lie to you. And this first one's on 4K, so yeah, I couldn't really complain. But yeah, really nice. Really love this, and the Stephen King stuff. So I love Stephen King's work in any capacity, really. David Cronenberg's Crash on Blu-ray. Sadly didn't get the 4K, which is a shame, but yeah, really love this David Cronenberg film. I think this might be my favourite of his, to be honest. This beautiful Sam Katzman box set, which comes with the creature with the atom brain, the werewolf zombie of Mortara, can't even say it, Morata, and the giant claw. The giant claw is what sold me on this, but then the rest, I looked deeply at the rest of the box set, I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I love this. I love my 50s, 60s monster movies. And yeah, just for the giant claw alone, amazing, great box set, love this. The two standard editions of the Gamera box sets, we've got the Showa era and we got the Heisei era, and they obviously connect like that at the front, if you can see that nicely. Yep, and like I said, I missed out on the big limited edition box set, which I still would love to have. Really love how they're also at the top as well. Lovely down the spines. I really love both eras. Obviously, Gamera the Brave is technically the Millennium film of the franchise, but they throw in with the Heisei box set instead. But yeah, really love this. Really love both box sets. Really good. Even got Lauren, the Showa era box set, where you sat and watched through them. That was a great time. That was a great rewatch through. They are due a rewatch. Oh, I've just realised I've way skipped ahead. I've skipped so far ahead, guys. So we're now going to backtrack a little bit. The Dimension limited edition collection. Love the Dimension franchise. I love the trilogy. I love this box set. It's so good. Matt Ziller, the guy who did the Gamera box sets, and this did a great job on the artwork. Yeah, really love this limited edition box set. I love the way it opens at the top as well. Very unique. Another unique one for two films I don't really like. Demons 1 and 2. There you go, where it opens. They're just a bit mid. The first one's alright, the second one's not. The lovely 4K edition of Donnie Darko. Absolutely love this. I didn't buy this originally. I bought the what's it called? Is it reversible? I only got Battle Royale that month, and then I sat going through my friend who had this, and I was like, oh, and then I just bought it in the end. So, which I'm really glad I did, because I love this fucking film. The huge Zavvi exclusive Dune Steelbook edition, which is very nice. Really love this. Really love this film. Kind of prefer it to the new one, but I do love the new one. That's not me slagging off the new one. The new one's very good. Don't get it wrong, but I have such a soft spot for this because David Lynch is one of my favourite directors. Yeah, really glad to have this in the collection because it's really good. In my opinion, one of the newer releases that I got, the Gaspino film, Blu-ray edition of Enter the Void. Yeah, very nice. Have this in the collection. I've heard this is an absolute fucking trip. Yeah, and I'm excited to watch this. I need to get away from my housemate George to come back and we can sit and watch this. So yeah, Enter the Void. Standard edition of the Female Prisoner Scorpion. I watched like a video essay about these, and I was like, those sound incredible. So yeah, and this box is absolutely gorgeous. Female Prisoner Scorpions. I'm not going to read those titles. Yeah, honestly, absolutely beautiful. And if you want to read the titles, sort of there. Probably can't read that because it's so fucking blurry. I do apologise, guys. We did the Gamma box set, so we're going to skip over to H. We've got Hellraiser. As you know, this is the first box set that I ever had. An Arrow. I didn't even know this was Arrow Video. I just wanted the Hellraiser films on Blu-ray, and they had this. And they're like the only ones that I've also put them back to their original arts because they're the arts I grew up with. So yeah, no, I really enjoy the Hellraiser trilogy. I rewatched Hellraiser 1 the other day. Actually, I fucking love it. It's such a great film. One of my favourite horrors. It's another Clive Barker classic. So good. The Hills of Eyes 4K update. It's the same art as the Blu-ray which you saw earlier, so I won't show it. But yeah, not too much not too much difference on the 4K, but I do prefer the 4K transfer. I must say, there's some differences, but yeah, much nicer. Really do love this film. Can't highly recommend The Hills of Eyes enough. The House Collection. Really love this. The first one's a great like horror comedy from the 80s. The House 2 is a great kids comedy like film. Horror free, House Free is the horror show is like a slasher body horror film. I really like number 3. A few people say it's not that good, and number 4 was so boring. It is the worst film that Arrow has in their catalogue that I've seen at the moment. I do not like House 4, and I will not be rewatching House 4. The lovely limited edition of Sam Peckinpah's film of Major Dundee. Really like this film, really great. This is also another Sunday feeling film, like something that you go around your grandma's and this is on in the background because they're watching old films. Like I remember like stuff like this, or Lawrence of Arabia would be on when I was around my grandma's. But yeah, picked this up because the trailer really interested me and I loved the look of this edition. It was so gorgeous and I'm glad I did because it's really nice. It's actually one of my favourite limited editions in the collection. Very, 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 very good. The Phantasm box set. Obviously, it's got all 5 films in that. So, Phantasm 1, 2, 3, The Lord of the Dead, Oblivion, and Ravager. Very nice. Got this for Christmas. Good 80s comedy, horror. That looks like right up my alley. Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. Like the trailer. Like this. I like that. But design on this is really nice. It really reminds me of a nice old VHS edition. Yeah, it's really nice. I really like this. Really paying. Standard edition box set of the Ring films. The first 2 are pretty good. Ring 0 is a bit shit apparently, but yeah, I don't know, but I do really like this set. It is absolutely gorgeous, and like the original edition was black, but I way prefer this edition because it pops out more on the shelf. Actually, I do like sometimes just looking up at the shelf and looking at the Ring collection because it really pops on the shelf, really stands out. Very nice. Do love this. Standard edition of RoboCop on the Blu-ray, the limited edition. I picked this up because it was on offer. Obviously, yeah, there's that original art, which is on the steelbook. One of the newer releases, which is Road Cops and Racketeers. 2 crime thrillers by Enzo. It's 2 Italian crime thrillers, basically, and I really like my Italian crime thrillers, so I kind of really wanted to pick this up. I really love the art. Yeah, I really do like this. I need to sit down and pick I might pick this on another Sunday and just put this down and just watch both of these back to back, because they seem really interesting. Another Italian set of films like spaghetti westerns, the complete Sartana collection. I got this. The Arrow sale had finished, but HMV didn't price their stuff back up properly, so this was still at $24.99. I was like, it's basically a $5 a film, which is £3 cheaper than when everything else is on sale. So this was, even if I'm not a massive fan of these films, I've still got made my money's worth, if that makes sense. I don't feel out of pocket for picking this up, basically, which is quite nice. This is a big chunky set as well, which is quite nice. The 6 Gothic Tales, quite a few of these films were reviewed by Cinematic's Monster Madness growing up, and I just really wanted to watch them, really. I do love this box set. I'm a big sucker. Well, obviously, my beautiful orange hair, so I'm a bit of a sucker for it, aren't I? So, which is really nice. Yeah, honestly. Vincent Price in all of these films as well. He's a great actor. He was Tremors 4K, again, artwork done by Matt Ziller. Very nice. Really love this. Fucking incredible transfer. I'm so glad I got the 4K edition of this and not the Blu-ray, because this is incredible. Honestly, one of the best limited editions as well. Comes with so many little trinkets, cards, poster, 4K Blu-ray. You know, this one really felt worth its money. Very good. Really love it. And The artwork is phenomenal. One of my favourite releases. Another great one here, a film by Tony Scott, True Romance. Actually, just recently watched. Speaking of Tony Scott, I just recently watched Top Gun. Fucking Tony Scott was a fantastic director, wasn't he? Fucking incredible. Yeah, just that cast alone, just incredible. Love this 4K edition. I love Christian Slater. He's basically what sold me on this film, and then everything about this film just works, and it's just fucking incredible. Just everyone from Gary Oldman, Val Kilmer, Dennis Hopper, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken. Just honestly, they're all fucking great. And the lead lady herself, oh, she's great throughout this. Incredible film. Really great film. Recommend it. Last 4 to go. We've got this standard edition box set of the Vengeance trilogy, all Pak Chang-wook films, which is Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, criminally underrated, Old Boy, amazing, and Lady Vengeance, also a really great film as well. Really enjoyed Lady Vengeance. I really enjoy them all for what they are, but they all feel a bit similar, but they're all so different, and it's incredible. You just can't. Korean cinema is one of my favourite cinemas in the entire world, because there's just something about it that you can't emulate in any other cinema. It feels like it just feels so, like, even with like other Asian cinemas, it just doesn't feel the same, which is incredible. Wild Things, the new 4K edition, the cast sold me on this, and it's a 90s thriller. It feels like in the same vein as Basic Instinct, sort of, and I really like Basic Instinct, so I thought I'd just pick it up and add it to the collection, because yeah, it's a nice limited edition as well. This one I got for Christmas, the Yaowai Monsters Collection, another fucking Daiei Studios release. Same with Gamera and Warning Out of Space, and there's another one by this guy's, and I know there's one more, but I can't remember. But yeah, I haven't seen any of these films yet, but I've now finished submission. Daimajin, that's the other one. I need to watch Daimajin and both of these again, because yeah, just really want to. Because yeah, I love me monster movies. And the final box set in the collection is the limited edition version of the Years of Lead box set. I really like this set, actually. Really like how it's imprinted on the back and everything. It's got this nice card that makes it feel like an indicator release. And also, all 5 of these films were a pleasant surprise of how much I enjoyed this box set. I watched them all quite... Yeah, I was surprised of how good these were, because I watched them in quite quick succession when I was doing my A to Z collection, and I picked the Years of Lead box set because it was the only film I had that began with Y that I hadn't technically I hadn't seen with Y, so I just decided I'd watch all of these, and yeah, it was so good. I really enjoyed all of them. I think my favourites are Highway Racer and No, the Case is Happily Resolved. Savage 3 was pretty good as well, and so was like Rabid Dogs. All of these films are very interesting, and they all deal with different crimes and stuff like that, which is really good. It really keeps it interesting. But yeah, Years of Lead box set, really good. Honestly, so glad to have the limited edition version and not the standard edition. But yeah, guys, so that's my entire Arrow video collection. I hope you did enjoy. It was well needed when it was overdue is the word. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy. Is there any in the collection that you think I should get, that I think I would really like? And is there any that I've said that I haven't seen today that you think that is like, Ash, you need to watch that right now, like tomorrow, put that in the player? So yeah, you let me know in the comments below. That being said, guys, hope you have a good one. I've been your boy, and yeah, peace out. Bye.